Well, hi everybody. In this video we're going to continue with the G80 with 12 to 60mm camera review. In the last video you saw that I've got the lens, the 12 to 60 lens, which is all now connected up to the camera. We've got a charged battery which just pops into the bottom here. Now, one thing that is different between the G80 and the previous model that we're filming on now, the G7, is that they've moved the SD card slot to the side panel here. So your SD card will go into the side, nice and accessible if you run out of space on a small SD card. To be honest, no matter what I've been filming and however long I've been filming, I keep a 64GB card in the G7 and I've never ever run out of space. The card has, as it fills up, the card has become slow and filming has stopped because of a card error, which I think is more about the, I'm almost running out of space, but that's after a couple of days of filming and not downloading. But the card goes into the side here and the battery still goes into the bottom here. There's a nice toggle switch on the bottom there, and you'll see that here, that locks and unlocks that battery compartment. So the battery is the Lumix, excuse me while I put my reading glasses on to read this. It's the Lumix, the Panasonic model number DMW BLC 12E, a 7.2 volt 1200 milliamp hour 8.7 watt hour battery. It's the standard battery that you can find. It's the if you're looking for them online, and I buy the X Pro batteries, which work really well from Amazon. The replacements for these, which are really cheap. These I think are about like £50. Seriously expensive for a battery. It's the BLC 12E. I don't know if you can make that out. That's going to focus. Yeah. Okay. So that battery, same as the G7. So if you're upgrading from the G7, you can keep all the same battery packs, and that just pops into the slot here. It's a bit more difficult to slide in because it's got this sort of thing, this little tag here, and that's a bit tight. It may be because it's a brand new camera, and that locks the battery in. So if your door does come open, then the battery's not going to fall out. So I don't have an SD card in there right now, but I'm going to switch it on, take the lens cap off, and let's see how quickly it can fire the first shot. So 1, 2, 3, go. That's it, done. No card in there, so it didn't capture it, but within a second it was ready to fire the first shot, and it sounded and felt really nice. It's a bit heavier, feels a bit heavier than the G7 that I'm upgrading from, but it all feels really nice in the hand. It's really chunky and solid, really great grip there, so it's not going to sort of easily fall out of your hand. There's the ergonomic thing for your thumb grip there, and your finger grip can go around there. Looking through the viewfinder, I've got it on manual focus, really quick to focus. I don't know if you can, I'll be quiet and let you hear the beep if you can when it's refocusing. It's almost instantaneous. When you move from a near subject to a far subject, it is like you can take pictures click, 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 click. It really is really fast. But a bit later on in this video, what I'll be showing you is some footage from this camera. So I'll be switching cameras, filming maybe and chopping between the G80 and the G7 for the same subject, so that you can see what the differences are. And one of the things that I've always been interested in is how much more width does the 12mm give you as opposed to a 14mm. And I know it's only a 2mm difference in focal length, but it can make all the difference. So I'm going to do some comparison shots and show you over a distance and a shorter distance what difference that makes. So look out for the next video, the third in the series of the G80 camera review. See you next time.